नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ 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 नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ 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 नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् Nityananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nityananda.
Yes, Nityanam. So I welcome all of you after this intense darshan. This is the first day of Glimpses of Paramashivoham. And today as we have gone through various introduction series where all of you are getting introduced to the Paramashivoham, how to begin, how to start this Paramashivoham. When Swamiji himself has introduced and guided all of us throughout the day, how to start and get involved in this Paramashivoham, how to get most benefit of it, starting with listening, how to listen, and little bit of introduction about what is the science of completion and Kalpartaru. So manifesting the science, manifesting the reality.
Yes, and now during this darshan, all of you received the Kalpataru blessings from Swamiji. Remember the space that you have created by visualizing your desire already manifesting and completing with all the self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, all the incompletions and perceived impossibilities that you would have had about this desire. Now, with the blessings of Swamiji, your desire is going to manifest. There's only one final step, that is taking responsibility. You have now to take responsibility, do your part basically for your desire to manifest, so you will see that everything aligns for it to happen. So keep that in mind and make sure that in the coming days, starting as soon as today, as soon as you can, you take responsibility to act and to take this Kalpataru process to its completion. to its end so that you can see the manifestation happening. And remember, now you have chosen only one desire. Once you complete this process and you see that desire manifesting, then you will gain confidence in this whole science and in your ability to manifest whatever you want. All right.
So now we'll be moving on to the manifesting the powers of consciousness over matter. As throughout the day you have gone through different power manifestation of moving the matter, moving the object on your palm, on your hand. You started with the vibrating the object when you feel the vibration, and various other manifestation that you have done throughout the day. You have rolled the coconut up and even on the sides. So you can choose any of the combination of these power.
Yes. So to start with, depending on your level, the initial level, you can just keep the coconut in your hand and manifest this power with the coconut on your hand. Of course, if you don't have a coconut, you can use any round object or fruit. And if you have already manifested this power with the object in your own hands, you can manifest it in somebody else's hands. Remember, actually, Swamiji says that if you are able to roll the object in somebody else's hands, both the hands, one after the other, you will have the complete completion with that person. So this is one of the benefits of manifesting this power with somebody else. And you can choose either to keep the object in your hand or somebody else's, or if some of you have already succeeded in both these progressions, you can even move to a more advanced level where you keep the object in front of you on a flat surface, a table or a book that is in front of you. Okay, so decide which level you'd like to manifest, and you can get yourself ready, get the object and place it in front of you, place it on your palm, wherever you decide. And let's get ready to start manifesting this power. Remember that the key to enter into the zone of power manifestation is oneness with Swamiji. Just keep your focus, keep your intention on experiencing oneness with Swamiji. You can remember your favorite moments with Swamiji, whatever evokes the feeling connection inside you. And keep in mind that in this space of oneness, there is no separation. There is no boundary between you, Swamiji, and the object as well. So connect with the object. Gaze intensely at the object, but lightly, experiencing oneness with the object, and allow Swamiji to manifest through you.
Yes, and as Swamiji says, matter is extension of you. Even as Swamiji is in his story when with Arunagirishwara, when he gave the command to the air and it started moving, like that. When you understand, you get the click that the object that you're carrying in his palm or in front of you is an extension of you, is a part of you. When you can give the command to hand, it moves. In the same way, when you give the command to that object, it is going to move. So with this oneness, let's begin. I'll be playing the oneness capsule so that you can entangle more deeply.
Sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line and start chanting the Mahavakya, Om Nityananda Paramashivoham, with the awareness on the third eye. Let's begin this round of the power manifestation.
ஸ்வர்ண ரிஷப வாகனம் பக்தர் வேண்டும் வரம் தரும் நித்யானந்தன் தரிசனம் பாதம் குருநாதன் திருப்பாதம் அதை காணும் சுபயோகம் இன்று கூடும் நித்யன் பாதம் குருநாதன் திருப்பாதம் அதை காணும் சுபயோகம் இன்று கூடும் நித்யன் தோன்றி அருள் தரும் ஸ்வர்ண ரிஷப வாகனம் பக்தர் வேண்டும் வரம் தரும் நித்யானந்தன் தரிசனம் பாதம் குருநாதன் திருப்பாதம் அதை காணும் சுபயோகம் இன்று கூடும் கருணை எனும் கோலால் மோகம் தனை வீழ்த்தும் உருக்கும் என் பாசங்களை இல்லாமலே நீக்கும் நித்யானந்தன் அவன் ரூபம் அது காணும் உயர் தியானம் மெய்ஞானம் எனும் வாழ்வில் உன்னை தானாய் கொண்டு சேர்க்கும் குருவே சிவமாகும் நித்ய குருவே இறை ரூபம் குருவே சிவமாகும் குருவே இறை ரூபம் யுகம் யாவிலும் குருநாதன் என்றே தோன்றி கரை சேர்க்கும் பாதம் குருநாதன் திருப்பாதம் அதை காணும் சுபயோகம் இன்று கூடும் நித்தின் பாதம் குருநாதன் திருப்பாதம் அதை காணும் சுபயோகம் இன்று கூடும் காணும் பொருள் யாவிலும் நித்தியன் ரூபம் தெரிவதும் கேட்கும் ஒலியோ அவன் உபதேசமாவதும் காணும் பொருள் யாவிலும் நித்தியன் ரூபம் தெரிவதும் கேட்கும் ஒலியோ அவன் உபதேசமாவதும் பிறவி கொண்டதன் பொருள் யாவும் உணர்த்திடும் ஜீவன் முக்தனாய் நம்மை வாழ வைத்திடும் ரிஷப வாகனத்தில் நித்யானந்தன் தரிசனம் உயிர் யாவையுமே வேறென்ன வேண்டிடும் பாதம் குருநாதன் திருப்பாதம் அதை காணும் சுபயோகம் இன்று கூடும் நித்யன் பாதம் குருநாதன் திருப்பாதம் அதை காணும் சுபயோகம் இன்று கூடும் நித்யன் தோன்றி அருள் தரும் ஸ்வர்ண ரிஷப வாகனம் பக்தர் வேண்டும் வரம் தரும் நித்யானந்தன் தரிசனம் பாதம் குருநாதன் திருப்பாதம் அதை காணும் சுபயோகம் இன்று கூடும் நித்யன் பாதம் குருநாதன் திருப்பாதம் அதை காணும் சுபயோகம் இன்று கூடும்
ஆதிசிவன் ஆதி அந்தமில்லாதொரு ஜோதி வடிவமாய் வந்து நின்றார். ஆதிசிவன் ஆதி அந்தமில்லாதொரு ஜோதி வடிவமாய் வந்து நின்றார். ஐந்தோழில் செய்தொழித்தான் அந்த வருத்தம் தீர்த்திட உலகம் வந்தார். அக்கைக்கு தீக்கைகள் அளித்திடும் போது சதாசிவன் என்னும் நினைவு கொண்டார். மாயை மக்களை மயக்கும் போது ஈசானன் தான் என்னும் நினைப்பும் கொண்டார். கண்கள் ககனம் காத்திடும் வேளையில் விட்டுதுவாய் வந்து தானாய் நின்றார். ஆகாத மனிதரை அழித்திடும் வேளையில் ஆகி நின்றான் அவன் ருத்திரனார். ஆதிசிவன் ஆதி அந்தமில்லாதொரு ஜோதி வடிவமாய் வந்து நின்றார். கொண்டான். சந்தேகம் தீர்த்து அப்பன் நீயே என்று சொல்லிடவே வந்த மகள்கள் நாங்கள். புவிக்கு பூரணமாய் வந்த நாதனின் பூரணத்துவத்தின் காரணம் நாம். புவிக்கு பூரணமாய் வந்த நாதனின் பூரணத்துவத்தின் காரணம் நாம். நித்யானந்தர் மகள்கள் என்றால் இன்றே பார்க்கும் உலகம் இங்கு. நெஞ்சில் சுமந்தே பெற்றான் எங்களை நித்யானந்தமாய் வாழ்ந்திடவே. ஆதிசிவன் ஆதி அந்தமில்லாதொரு ஜோதி வடிவமாய் வந்து நின்றார். ஆதிசிவன் ஆதி அந்தமில்லாதொரு ஜோதி வடிவமாய் வந்து நின்றார். ஆதிசிவன் ஆதி அந்தமில்லாதொரு ஜோதி வடிவமாய் வந்து நின்றான். ஐந்தொழிலும் செய்தொழித்தான் அந்த வருத்தம் தீர்த்திட உலகம் வந்தான். அக்கைக்கு தீக்கைகள் அழைத்திடும் போது சதாசிவன் எனும் நினைவு கொண்டான். மாயை மக்களை மயக்கும் போது ஈசானத்தான் எனும் நினைப்பும் கொண்டான். கண்கள் ககனம் காத்திடும் வேளையில் விட்டுணுவாய் வந்து தானாய் நின்றான். ஆகாத மனிதரை அழித்திடும் வேளையில் ஆகி நின்றான் அவன் ருத்திரனாய்.
Paramashiva, 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 Nityananda. Paramashiva, 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 Nityananda.
No worries, be happy intensely. Enjoy life, enjoy life. No worries, be happy intensely. Enjoy life, enjoy life. Enjoy every moment of life with pure X.
Yes. So now you can, if you have manifested this power and you have successfully moved the coconut and any other power that you are manifesting, whether vibrating, feeling the vibration of the coconut or the object in your hand, or moving the coconut on left side or even the right side, or even the power of rolling the object if you have the coconut in your palm to move up. So if you have successfully manifested this power, please go ahead and share us in the Zoom chat.
Yes, and keep in mind that with this power, you can even crack the coconut and you can seal it back again. And Swamiji said that whenever you roll the object, you are not only rolling the matter outside, but you are also rolling the matter within. You are rolling the obstacles that you have. You are rolling your mind, the powerless cognitions that you have. All of these are all of this shift within you when you manifest this power of the consciousness over matter. Okay, so keep that in mind and go ahead and share your experience, even if you struggled or if you feel that you it's not yet manifesting. That is fine. You can also share that, and we will work on guiding you and making sure that you experience this power. We have a few more sessions ahead of us, and we can make sure that you will be able to roll the object. All right, so you can go ahead, you can share your experience. And with this, let's continue. We'll be entering into our next session. Today, we have covered some of the fundamentals, like the science of completion, listening, Avatara Shastra, which is the whole science of incarnation and the superconscious breakthrough. We have gone through all of these and the Kalpataru process. Now, we'll be discovering what is yoga. And because yoga is going to be one of the main components of this Paramashivoham, we assume that all of you have attended Paramashivoham Level 1, during which you would have had 1 hour of yoga every morning with the Pratama Vinyasa Krama. But now, with Paramashivoham Level 2, your yoga practice is going to go to the next level, because you will be having, starting from tomorrow, 3 hours of yoga every morning. And after the Pratama Vinyasa Krama is over, you will be staying for 2 more hours, and we'll be doing the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama. This itself will be very powerful. It will prepare your body and mind. It will help you manifest a lot of powerful cognitions, powers, a lot of completion will happen. We have many people actually who have shared their experience over the past few seasons of Paramashivoham, saying how just in the yoga session itself, they experience so much healing inside them. And so we want to make sure that you will be there, and we'll be giving the right context in this next session. So Ma Stephanie is also saying, I did not manage for the power manifestation. This is fine. We'll in the next session, we'll try to see if we can guide you. And otherwise, just don't bother. It may take a bit of practice, but also it's a power that is easily that people easily are able to experience. That way we have chosen it for the first day, so it should be able to happen.
Yes, so now we'll be playing a short introductory video where Swamiji himself will be guiding us on what is yoga. And yoga, as Maharaj has said, that from tomorrow will be beginning. The first session itself is going to be the yoga, 3 hours of intense Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama. And this yoga Swamiji has compiled and bring the essence of millions of Hindu yogic scriptures. So it's the best of the best yogic scriptures and yoga, not only yogic postures, but 12 components of yoga. So it is going to be the next level. You will going to have the huge breakthrough throughout the Paramashivoham of Glimpses of Paramashivoham and of the upcoming Paramashivoham. So let's watch as Swamiji guides us on what is yoga. It's not just bending your body. It's not just the little bit of breathing pattern that you do during yoga, so it's much more beyond, to take you beyond, to realize the union, because yoga itself means union. So let's now hear directly from Bhagwan as he introduces on what is yoga.
Yoga. How many ever times I define this word will remain as a mystery. I'll try to define once more. Yoga is the science which makes the divine to connect with you. Listen. Not you to divine, no. Not drop into ocean, but ocean into drop. Understand, nowhere yoga is described as union between man and divine. Even Patanjali says yoga chitta vritti nirodha, means he is not saying yoga is mind getting dissolved. No. Cessation of the mind. Not heart attack, but cardiac arrest. There's a difference. If a man merges into divine, dissolving the mind. Patanjali is not using that word. He says, chitta vritti nirodha, cessation of the mind, means divine entered the man. Only if divine enters the man, cessation happens. If a man enters into divine, dissolving may happen. Understand?
It is not drop entering into ocean, ocean entering into drop. Yoga is union of divine with man. Understand. Look at the whole yoga and yoga sutras, yoga shastras from this one understanding. You will understand what I want to reveal by the name of yoga. Everything of yoga, yama, don't see as moral or values. No. It is freedom of ferociousness. Brahmacharya is not moral or value. It is freedom of your ferociousness. Aparigraha is not moral or value. It is just ferocious response to this whole cheating economy. I'll tell you, if you think man to divine, you will be man forever. Even after 90 years of spiritual practice, you will look back and remain. The day I started, what kind of anger, jealousy, lust, all the problems I had, the same thing still I am having. I don't know when I am going to progress spiritually. You will die with SDHD. Never man to divine. It is always divine to man. The beginning Shaktipada should be very clear. Your divinity merging into your humanity is your yoga, not your human side merging into your divine side. Understand. Precisely in my Atma Pramana, I will tell you yoga. What is yoga? I have given you what Patanjali describes, and I will tell you what is precisely from my Atma Pramana. Strong cognitions exploding into your system and changing your whole brain's alchemy, putting you in the space beyond any description is yoga from my experience. The cognition, right cognition can just shake your brain. It can just churn your brain and release such intense ecstasy into your system. That ecstasy builds the whole new body. Understand? Asanas are to align your physical geography to cosmic geography, develop roots so you can continue to enjoy that higher ecstasy. Ultimately, yoga is only these two anga, two component. Through the intense, powerful cognitions, making this ecstasy rain happen in your brain and flexing your body, aligning it so it grows the roots to retain and continue to enjoy that ecstasy, that alchemy happening in your brain. Understand, listen carefully. Yoga is just these two components. It's only these two components. Understand the whole field of yoga should be studied from this lens. Divine entering into man. powerful cognition is the way divine enters into you first. Whenever there is a powerful cognitions inserted into your system, you are initiated by your Guru. Even if you are initiated by one powerful cognition by the Guru, after that you can never fall into delusion, slumber. The part of your brain which puts you in apasmara, total delusion, through bhava, is permanently damaged by the initiation of the Guru. So you can never ever fall into the apasmara, into the delusion again forever. If at all you go towards that space of Sushupta Sushupti, he comes in between in the form of his initiation and you are back. I tell you, yoga is from divine to man. Understand, Adi Yogi Mahadeva revealed this science in Shivagamas to the whole universe as a science to awaken your inner potential energy. It's a great science where your body is trained to achieve its peak potential through asanas and mind is trained through liberated thinking. Your breathing structure is trained through pranayama. The various steps are used in yoga ultimately to awaken your Kundalini Shakti. Yoga is not meant just for your well-being or health. It is meant to awaken your mystical powers. It is meant to awaken your spiritual realization, realizing your spiritual identity is the ultimate goal of yoga. Kundalini is the inner potential energy. Once it is awakened, you will experience extraordinary health, physically, mentally, and extraordinary powers, abilities. Everything in yoga is finally aimed at. It can be as simple as washing your eyes, or as difficult as Shirasasana, Neti or Dauti Kriyas. Everything is aimed at awakening the Kundalini Shakti in you, to awaken the extraordinary possibilities and abilities in you. Yoga is one of the greatest gifts given to the world by Mahadeva directly. Please understand, yoga is organized by Patanjali but gifted by Mahadeva himself. In the recent days, modern days, for India, when we utter the word recent days, modern days, it's 10,000 years. So in the recent days, 10,000 years before, Patanjali organized it. But originally, it originates from Mahadeva, the Adi Yogi. Many people ask me, no, today the asanas, postures, as it is taught, Patanjali is not speaking about it. No scriptures are talking about it. This is one of the biggest questions. Many so-called intellectuals pose this question, and they also use this question point to attack yogic tradition. Please understand, every posture, every asana is clearly described, including the way you need to breathe, very clearly by Mahadeva in Hatha Yoga literatures. There are books like Kumbhaka Patati, Hatha Yoga Pratipika, "30 volumes Mahadeva has taught to Devi and some of the rishis. Very clearly, every posture, 997 asanas. I am sure Mahadeva has explained many more, but whatever original verses we are able to get from that 997 asanas we have retrieved. Please understand, in the modern day, kind of a deep hatred has been created on siddhis by some of the yogis who don't know the science of siddhis. Understand, siddhis are like milestones in your journey. Milestones themselves are not destination, but they encourage you, inspire you, excite you, and tell you you are on the right direction. Siddhis are encouraging milestones, and I tell you, they are really, really real. They are neither illusion, hallucination, whims or fancies. They are really, really real. And any authentic yoga practice as per the yogic literatures I am talking, authentic yogic literatures will develop siddhis in you. Please understand, do not do, keep this as a law, rule, do not do any yoga or technique or pranayama practice unless it awakens some siddhi within 21 days in you. Please understand. Within 21 days, it should awaken some siddhi or spiritual experience, intense spiritual experience. Otherwise, please do not continue that. It is not for you. Either it is not cooked with the right ingredients, or it is not meant for you. Go back to original source, original authentic spiritual literatures, original authentic yogic scriptures. I have seen the so-called many yogis, gurus, gurujis, teachers, masters go on claiming healing should not be done, siddhis should not be achieved. What is siddhi? When you are traveling in certain path towards enlightenment, automatically powers start manifesting in you. Your consciousness starts expressing, the more and more light is radiated. I am not asking you to stop at milestones, at siddhis. But I am telling you, if the siddhis don't express, there is something seriously wrong in the very path you are walking. If you don't see the milestones, the road you are walking may not be leading you to your goal. Yoga is no more a no man's land. It's clearly defined journey by the great masters like Mahadeva, Adi Yogi, Patanjali, Swatmarama, Goraknatha, Maschendranatha. The great yogis have done enough of powerful, foolproof, time-tested GPS, which never gets expired. Understand? Yoga is not no man's land where you just have to walk blindfolded. Of course, if you are initiated into your third eye, you will be able to walk blindfolded. But be informed, siddhis are neither wrong nor the destination. Unless the siddhis manifest, you may not be following the right practice and techniques. If the siddhis are not manifesting, go back to the original scripture or the masters who are teaching based on original scriptures.
I am already an experienced teacher with my own practice, which I developed. How can I align myself to be more authentic to the tradition?
Great. Just pick up these few books. There are clear books. Asana Patati, Kumbhaka Patati, Pranayama Patati, Hatha Yoga Pratipika. Time-tested, foolproof, authentic yogic scriptures. Pick them up, start reading. Simply you will know how to align yourself to that. And there are yoga Upanishads. In the 108 original Upanishads, there are yoga Upanishads. Pick up those yoga Upanishads, and yoga Upanishads very clearly describe the asanas, breathing techniques, everything. So pick up the yoga Upanishads, Kumbhaka Patati, Asana Patati, Hatha Yoga Pratipika, Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, and read. You will simply know how to align yourself authentic to the original, traditional, yogic and Vedic scriptures. Next.
Many of my students and people around me like yoga, but they don't want to associate it with Hinduism. Is there anything wrong with this? Can you please elaborate?
I think again I answered this question already. I stand with yoga, which is from the original roots, the yogic literatures, which is at least 10,000 years old. The yogic scriptures, which is deep rooted in Vedic tradition, from Hinduism. So I stand for that tradition. Anybody comes, I am ready to share the science of yoga with them. I myself do not force anybody to accept Hinduism or convert themselves to Hindu religion. But I am also not encouraging people resisting Hinduism who say, I don't want to associate with Hinduism. I am neither forcing anybody to convert to Hinduism, nor I am encouraging people who say, I don't want to associate with Hinduism, I don't want to chant Om along with yoga, I don't want to chant Sanskrit mantras along with yoga, I don't want to do Surya Namaskar. I am neither encouraging that. So I am very clear. It is now up to the individuals who teach or learn. I don't have any comments. Yoga has religion, that is Hinduism. It is from the Hindu culture, Hindu tradition. Yoga has evolved. Hindu thought current. Yoga has evolved. It's a gift we gave it to the world from the Hindu thought current. The original Vedic and Agamic description, definition of yoga, 3 levels: the science of exploring various powers, science of exploring various states of consciousness, science of exploring various dimensions of the universe. Understand? Some of the planets, the base material of the planet is diamond. You should know some of the planets are 80% diamond material. When we have access to the planets and able to transport, what will happen? Nobody can describe. Whether diamond market will collapse or value of our wealth will go up, we don't know. Access, possibility opens new doors which can't be described. You do not know the result and end result. You do not know what all other doors can open through this. Same way, access to the multi dimensions of the universe, you do not know how many new possibilities and doors open. And not only Hindu tradition talks about access to other lokas, other planes of universe, it was a very common practice. In Hindu tradition, human beings having access are those beings contacting human beings. I don't even want to say in the modern day people are not doing it. No, we have enough of people who are doing it even now. Sadashiva gives an elaborate, beautiful, thorough description in 3 places: Yoga Jagama, Sarvajnanottara, and Kamika. In 3 places, he gives a very beautiful, elaborate description on yoga. What he declares as yoga, it's a science to help human beings explore, manifest all the powers and possibilities, and have access and reap the benefits of all the states of consciousness, like Jakrat, Swapna, Sushupti, Turiya, Turiyatita, and Turiya crossing Turiyatita, and Turiyatita crossing the Jakrat, Swapna, Sushupti, and Sushupti raised to Jakrat, Swapna, Turiya, Turiyatita, crossing an ability to move and harness the benefits of the various conscious states. I'll explain. You may ask, what is the need to move to various conscious states? Understand, the absolute restful awareness is the quality of Turiya. Absolute restful awareness is the quality of Turiya. Absolute activism is quality of Jakrat. When Turiya and Jakrat merges and expresses in one body, it becomes Turiyatita, absolute restful awareness with absolute activism. It becomes Turiyatita. So exploring and harnessing the various states of consciousness. Listen. Exploring and harnessing the powers, abilities of various states of consciousness.
Yes. So most of us, we may have been introduced to yoga as a very good exercise, to be more healthy, flexible, have a better body, and so on. But here Swamiji completely redefines what yoga is and what all we can experience through yoga. And for example, today we have started to practice the power manifestation. If you want a more powerful experience of the power manifestation, this Nityananda Yoga that will be starting from tomorrow will directly help you, because it is centered on the Kundalini awakening. See, one of the components itself is the initiation from Swamiji, where Swamiji will be awakening your Kundalini Shakti, and the whole sequence is designed so that your Kundalini is again and again triggered, again and again activated, so that it becomes very powerfully awakened inside you, and then this will reflect in everything that you do, in all your actions, and as we said, in the power manifestation. And even here, Swamiji introduced higher level powers, going to other time zones, and traveling the universe, experiencing the other worlds, other dimensions of the universe. So if you want to experience that, if you want to have that kind of a powerful experience of the power manifestation science, this yoga will directly help you. And one more important thing that Swamiji also revealed: yoga is the divine entering the man. And for some of us who have been practicing this yoga for a long time, and I can say for myself, one of the things that I'm really experiencing when I'm doing the Nityananda yoga is that whenever you implement the visualization, each posture comes with a specific visualization. You can directly see that either it is an animal, or it is a deity, or sometimes you just contemplate on a specific quality that you should express. That gets directly downloaded inside you. You directly start manifesting that. So there are many different powerful dimensions of this yoga, and sometimes at the end of the 3 hours, when you lie down and your Kundalini is at its peak, and it directly shoots towards your Sahasrara and your third eye, and you start really experiencing. Sometimes you get certain revelations in form of visualizations, understandings, or some certain healing in your body. So all sorts of miracles happen with the science, which Swamiji has clearly explained is absolutely authentic, absolutely aligned to the source scriptures of Hinduism. Swamiji has revived the yoga as it was described as a ritual. So there is a ritualistic dimension. We create a sacred space with mantras and very short ritualistic procedure that invokes and creates a sacred space during this yoga, which directly leads to spiritual growth. Swamiji says that your yoga should directly give you powers. It should directly make your life better in every dimension.
Yes, so there's so much of yoga as is quite popular, and Swamiji has told again and again that divine entering into man is yoga. It is through the powerful cognition, the divine enters into you, and when you are getting initiated by even by one powerful cognition, then you cannot fall into the delusion. You cannot fall into powerlessness. So yoga, through yoga, it is not the man connects to divine. It is divine, and when divine enters to man, it is yoga. And Adi Yogi, the Adi Guru Mahadeva himself, revealed this science to the whole humanity through Vedagamas. And as Maharaj said, that Kundalini, it is the inner potential energy. Once it is awakened, it will awaken the extraordinary powers, abilities, and possibilities. So so tomorrow we'll be starting 3 hours of intense yoga, Dviti Vinas Krama. It will help you to awaken and experience the extraordinary powers, abilities, and the possibilities. And this is one of the greatest gift given by Mahadeva to the whole humanity. As you know, yoga has become the $1 million industry all over the world, even though it has come in so many diluted ways. And so Swamiji is giving the authentic yoga from the source scriptures. That is why it directly hits you it directly combines you with all the 12 components that the Nityananda yoga is providing. It's originated from the source, and it's from Hinduism. Swamiji directly says yoga is from Hinduism. Yoga has religion, and it is from Hinduism, deep rooted in Hindu culture. So it is a science to help human beings explore, manifest, and awaken the various powers and possibilities and reap the benefits of the consciousness itself. And Swamiji told like when the Jagrita Avastha, Jagrita state and the Turiya state, when it merges and expresses in a body, in one body, then it becomes Turiyatita. So do not miss this opportunity when you'll be starting the Dutya Vinyasa Krama. And I can tell you from my experience, as some of you, if you're new, and some of those who are already have been attending Paramashivoham program, as both of acharyas has been doing yoga and through a live Dutya Vinyasa Krama. And I can tell you from my experience as well, apart from doing the yoga, having the flexibility and the flexibility increase, there's a lot more of restlessness that has reduced a lot, and so much of lightness, lightness and increase in frequency, and conscious awareness has increased, and there are so many other benefits that has been gained through yoga. So I request all of you to attend the first starting session of Dutya Vinasa Krama, starting from day tomorrow. So now,
Yes, and with this, let's continue. We hope that you are interested, and that we hope we hope to seeing you tomorrow for the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, and we'll now be moving on with another round of the power manifestation. Again, the power of consciousness over matter. And some of the participants were saying that they're not yet able to roll the object. So let us do one thing. See, either when we speak about how it manifests from the space of oneness, either if it clicks with you, just focus on this oneness experience. If you feel that is something that clicks with you, that you're already able to experience. Otherwise, see, it is very simple. Just there's no effort involved. You just connect with Swamiji, chant the Mahavakya, and as we said, just it's all about surrender. So initially, we may be trying to infuse our intention, putting our will and concentrating with a lot of focus, and it is all about surrender. It's about doing the opposite. You connect with Swamiji and again drop whatever you have inside. Surrender yourself at Swamiji's feet. And when that experience becomes more and more intense, then you will see that the power will start manifesting. So it's all about making that experience of surrender to Swamiji becoming more and more intense. And when you do that, you will see, sometimes when you surrender, you will see that your mind will drift you away. You will start either feeling restless, feeling that it's not happening, or things like that. You will start having thoughts. Again, surrender. Again, connect with Swamiji and surrender until that experience becomes more intense. And then suddenly you will see that Swamiji will move the object through you. But the whole thing should not be about something that you are forcing yourself to do. It's a very casual experience. Actually, when you start manifesting this power, the way it happens is really you just sit with the object in front of you, connect with it without any sort of effort. You're just celebrating, enjoying, and the object moves by itself. This is the space that you are aiming at. So I hope that your understanding of that is giving you some clarity. We'll continue to guide.
so also I wanted to share a story previously before I couldn't explain fully. The story when Swamiji was a child and he was with Arunagiri Yogeshwara in the temple, and he was trying to move the air around him. So Arunagiri Yogeshwara just said, "It's just air, just move it." And he was not able to move it. He said, "Swami Onora." So the moment he said, Swamiji got the click, and but they both of them started smiling, and he in that laughter, Swamiji gave the command, and the air started moving. So because the moment he got the click, it is a part of him. The air started moving. As you can see, your hands, your legs, you can give the command, and these are part of you, and it moves in the same way. When Swamiji field got connected to the air around, it gave the command and the air started moving. So from this oneness, we start manifesting the powers. The moment you start having the click, you will start manifesting these powers. So with deep gratitude and surrender, we'll be entering into these power manifestation.
Yes, so you can get yourself ready with the object. And initially, you can keep the object on your hand. Make sure that your hand is completely flat. And just sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Start chanting the Mahavakya, Om Nityananda Paramashivoham, with your awareness on your third eye. And let's enter into this round of the power manifestation.
ஆதிசிவன் ஆதி அந்தமில்லாதொரு ஜோதி வடிவமாய் வந்து நின்றார். ஆதிசிவன் ஆதி அந்தமில்லாதொரு ஜோதி வடிவமாய் வந்து நின்றார். ஐந்தோழில் செய்தொழித்தான் அந்த வருத்தம் தீர்த்திட உலகம் வந்தான். அக்கைக்கு தேக்கைகள் அடித்திடும் போது சதாசிவன் என்னும் நினைவு கொண்டான். மாயை மக்களை மயக்கும் போது ஈசானன் தான் என்னும் நினைப்பும் கொண்டான். கண்கள் ககனம் காத்திடும் வேளையில் விட்டுருவாய் வந்து தானாய் நின்றான். ஆகாத மனிதரை அழித்திடும் வேளையில் ஆகி நின்றான் அவன் ருத்திரனான். ஆதிசிவன் ஆதி அந்தமில்லாதொரு ஜோதி வடிவமாய் வந்து நின்றான். ஆக்கிடும் தன்மை மறந்தேனோ என ஆண்மையின் மீது சந்தேகம் கொண்டான். சந்தேகம் தீர்த்து அப்பன் நீயே என்று சொல்லிடவே வந்த மகள்கள் நாங்கள். புவிக்கு பூரணமாய் வந்த நாதனின் பூரணத்துவத்தின் காரணம் நாம். புவிக்கு பூரணமாய் வந்த நாதனின் பூரணத்துவத்தின் காரணம் நாம். நித்யானந்தர் மகள்கள் என்றால் இன்றே பார்க்கும் உலகம் இங்கு. நெஞ்சில் சுமந்தே பெற்றால் எங்களை நித்யானந்தமாய் வாழ்ந்திடவே. ஆதிசிவன் ஆதி அந்தமில்லாதொரு ஜோதி வடிவமாய் வந்து நின்றார். ஆதிசிவன் ஆதி அந்தமில்லாதொரு ஜோதி வடிவமாய் வந்து நின்றார். ஆதிசிவன் ஆதி அந்தமில்லாதொரு ஜோதி வடிவமாய் வந்து நின்றான். ஐந்தொழிலும் செய்தொழித்தான் அந்த வருத்தம் தீர்த்திட உலகம் வந்தான். அக்கைக்கு தேக்கைகள் அழித்திடும் போது சதாசிவன் எனும் நினைவு கொண்டான். மாயை மக்களை மயக்கும் போது ஈசானத்தான் எனும் நினைப்பும் கொண்டான். கண்கள் ககனம் காத்திடும் வேளையில் விட்டுருவாய் வந்து தானாய் நின்றான். ஆகாத மனிதரை அழித்திடும் வேளையில் ஆகி நின்றான் அவன் ருத்திரனான்.
பரமசிவா 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 நித்யானந்தா. பரமசிவா 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 நித்யானந்தா.
No worries, be happy intensely, enjoy life, enjoy life. No worries, be happy intensely, enjoy life, enjoy life. Enjoy every moment of life with pure excitement. Always auspicious, always right strategic plan. Ultimate experience every moment. No study, just download from the cosmic archives. No study, just download from the cosmic archives. No greed, no fear, and clutching is the fastest gear.
Paramashiva, Paramashiva, Paramashiva Nityananda.
Being God, being God, being God. Being God, being God, being God. Nityananda, Paramashiva, hey. Nityananda, Paramashiva, hey. Master of your destiny. Create your reality. Master of your destiny. Create your reality. Beyond space, time, and mind. Beyond space, time, and mind. Enjoy being in the lap of eternal bliss. Eternal bliss. Enjoy being in the lap of eternal bliss. Nityananda Paramashiva, you are eternal bliss. Nityananda Paramashiva,
Paramashiva, Paramashiva, Paramashiva Nityananda. Paramashiva, Paramashiva, Paramashiva Nityananda.
Paramashiva, Paramashiva,
Paramashiva, Paramashiva, Paramashiva, Paramashiva Nityananda. Paramashiva, Paramashiva, Paramashiva Nityananda. रुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय शाम्भवे अमृतेशाय सर्वाय महादेवाय ते नमः। मृत्युञ्जयाय रुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय शाम्भवे अमृतेशाय सर्वाय महादेवाय ते नमः। ఏమీ భాగ్యమురా మనది ఎంతటి మోదమురా, ఏమీ సౌఖ్యమురా మనది ఎంతటి మోక్షమురా, ఏమీ భాగ్యమురా మనది ఎంతటి మోదమురా, ఏమీ సౌఖ్యమురా మనది ఎంతటి మోక్షమురా। పరమశివుడేరా స్వామి మనవాడేరా, కైలాస నుంచి వచ్చిన మన తోడేరా, నిత్యానంద పరమ శివమేరా, నిత్యానంద పరమ శివమేరా, మనవాడే మన తోడే మన స్వామి వచ్చాడురా, మనవాడే మన తోడే మన స్వామి పాద కమల శరణం। ఏమీ భాగ్యమురా మనది ఎంతటి మోదమురా, ఏమీ సౌఖ్యమురా మనది ఎంతటి మోక్షమురా, ఏమీ భాగ్యమురా మనకి ఎంతటి మోదమురా, ఏమీ సౌఖ్యమురా మనకి ఎంతటి మోక్షమురా। ఎంతటి కష్టమైనా మనకి స్వామి నీ తలవరా, ఏమీ లేకున్న నీకు స్వామి ఉన్నాడురా, ఎంతటి కష్టమైనా మనకి స్వామి నీ తలవరా, ఏమీ లేకున్న నీకు స్వామి ఉన్నాడురా, దర్శనమిచ్చాడురా స్వామి దివిలో నీకెళ్ళామురా, దివ్య శరీర స్వామి మన భాగ్య విధాతరా, క్షణమిచ్చాడురా స్వామి దివిలో నీకెల్లామురా దివ్య శరీర స్వామి మన భాగ్య విధాతరా
கலியுகத்தை காக்க வந்த நித்யானந்த சாமி அவரே அவதரிச்ச இந்த நாள உலகமெல்லாம் கூடி மேளதாளம் முழங்க கச்சேரி வச்சு ஆனந்தமா போற்றி பாடி கொண்டாடுங்கடி.
சிவனே இறங்கி இந்த பூமிக்கு வந்தானடி அவனே வணங்கி என்னால கொண்டாடடி நித்திய சிந்து சிரிப்புல பூலோகமே நித்திய ஆனந்தமாகுதடி நித்திய சொல்லும் ஒரு சொல்லு தேடி வந்த தெய்வ வாழ்க்கையும் கூடுதடி சிவனே இறங்கி இந்த பூமிக்கு வந்தானடி.
Yes. So you can let us know of the results of your power manifestation if you are able to move the object, or if you are experiencing any vibration. If you feel that you are able to make the object move, you can let us know. Or if you feel that is still not happening, that is also fine. You can let us know. We can see how we can guide you further. And anyways, we'll be having another power manifestation also after that. And throughout the next few days, we'll be playing with many different powers. Every power is connected with one dimension of us. Sometimes we have the breakthrough through some power. Let's say the third eye, it could be the third eye blindfold reading. And then when you start manifesting that power more and more, you see the doors to other powers also start to open. So in some way whatsoever, we will make sure that you are successful in the power manifestation. Must definitely saying wishing to manifest. All right, that's fine, no problem. We'll guide you further on how to manifest this power. And if anybody else wants to share where they are at, how they are experiencing this power, you can go ahead, and we'll continue to give more and more understandings on how to experience the power manifestation. And keep in mind also, see, if you feel stuck, remember, when you roll the object, you are rolling your own mind. So you need to catch how that is happening, that unclutching, and how you surrender yourself, how you drop what is not moving inside, whatever it might be. And when you catch that, you will just see that Swamiji manifest the power and the objects start moving. So nowadays, we'll be playing with that a bit more today. And we have a few more sessions in line. And before, yes, we have a few more sessions in line in today's series of the introduction to the main components, the main dimensions of Paramashivoham. Next is, what is initiation? So as all of you know, literally initiation is the main dimension of this Paramashivoham. How many other practices we do, we may be doing yoga, completion, or whatever. Ultimately, everything happens because of the initiation from Swamiji. We experience the results even more than the practice that we do because of the initiation from Swamiji. So we'll be discovering more about this science of initiation, the power of initiation, in our next session.
Yes. And Swamiji has talked a lot about initiation. What we can do with lots of practice, even taking years or even janmas. Swamiji just with initiation, he just gives. And there are lots of stories about the initiation. So we can share that later. Let's hear from Bhagwan himself as he shares about the power of initiation. So come to the space of listening so that you imbibe what is initiation and what is the power of initiation, and why it is required to have Guru who gives the initiation, especially when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself is here as an incarnation who has incarnated for all of us. So without any ado, let's begin.
A look, a word, a touch. Power of initiation. Diksha is the direct transfer of spiritual energy by an enlightened being through look, word, or touch. The traditional Vedic book Navaratneshwara states, Sarvasamapi dikshanam muktihi phalamakhanditam avirodhat bhavantyeva prasangyastu bhuktayah. The main benefit of all initiations is moksha, enlightenment. As a side effect, health, wealth, leadership and well-being happen. And in Rudrayamala Tantra, Shiva says, Devi diksha vihinasya na siddhihi na cha sadgatihi tasmat sarva prayatnena guruna dikshito bhavet. The one who is not initiated does not attain liberation nor a better future. So by all efforts, one should get initiated by Guru. What is the science of initiation? Neuroscience has proved that the process of initiation floods the brain with energy. This is the superconscious energy of Kundalini, our own highest inner potential energy. As the Kundalini flows from the thalamus to the cortex, it sets up a powerful energy loop within the brain, which awakens the latent non-mechanical parts which we have never used before. With increasing levels of coherence, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, transform our lives, bliss and fulfillment. Initiation creates high awareness, visualization, creativity. It also slows the aging process and improves the immune system. Kundalini awakening, healing experience, levitation, teleportation, materialization. Experience the power of initiation.
When people talk about the universe, they usually mean the vast expanse of space, billions of light years across. However, there is another universe, an unseen world that governs everything we see.
When we go down in size, trillions of times smaller, to the microscopic world, the rules are much less intuitive than the ones we're used to from the large-scale world.
The magic of the microscopic universe begins at about a 10/1000th of a meter, or the size of an atom. Matter behaves so differently at this level that scientists have developed an entirely new set of rules to describe what's going on. They call it quantum theory, and what it says is extraordinary.
This baseball represents a subatomic particle, like an electron or a photon of light, that routinely does all sorts of weird, strange things in the microscopic universe. The subatomic version of this baseball can be invisible, can go through solid objects with ease, can be in multiple places at the same time, and can seemingly go backwards in time and change the past. This means I could throw this microscopic baseball to first base and to home plate at the same time, or change the seemingly predetermined outcome of a play while it's still going on. Now this is the stuff of science fiction, but really we know it to be true, or at least it appears to be true in our quantum world. We get all sorts of weird things happening.
If scientists can understand how these weird things work, they'll be able to put them to use in our everyday world, revolutionizing modern computing and perhaps even allowing us to communicate across the cosmos instantly. The key to making these miracles come true is a process called quantum entanglement, and scientists are already harnessing this astounding discovery for both civilian and military purposes.
In quantum physics, what happens to an object over here can instantly affect an object over here, and over here could be millions of miles away.
This is how it works. When two subatomic particles interact, they can become entangled. That means their spin, position, or other properties become linked through a process unknown to modern science.
If you then make a measurement of one of the particles, then that instantaneously determines what the behavior of the other particle should be. And when the experiment is done, it's found that indeed the other particle's quantum state is exactly determined once you've made a measurement of the partner particle's quantum state.
That means if a scientist observes one entangled particle and forces it to spin clockwise, the other entangled particle will immediately start spinning in the opposite direction. That seems intriguing, but it's hardly earth-shattering until you consider that the two entangled particles can be separated by billions of light years. And still, the moment you observe one particle's spin, you've dictated the other particle's spin.
That's weird because it may suggest that information has traveled instantaneously, faster than the speed of light, from one particle to another. I don't understand it. I don't know that anyone does. Spooky action at a distance, as Einstein called it.
What's surprising is that when you make a measurement of one particle, you affect the state of the other particle. You change its state.
There's no forces or pulleys or, telephone wires. There's nothing connecting those things, right? How could my choice to act here have anything to do with what happens over there?
So there's no way they can communicate with each other. So it is completely bizarre.
In quantum physics, there is a term entanglement. Means, when one energy source entangles with another, they interfere with each other. This interference can be highly positive and transformative and harmonious. Entanglement directly affects human beings. When you come in my breathing space, this is what happens. Your mind gets entangled with my no mind. If your mind entangles with my no mind, it is entanglement, thought level. Next, if your muscle memory gets entangled with my muscle memory, that is called entrainment. If your biomemory gets entangled with my biomemory, it's called enlightenment. Entanglement can move to entrainment, then entrainment can become enlightenment. Entanglement means two persons falling in tune with same thought. Entrainment means two persons falling in tune with the same idea. Enlightenment means two persons uniting beyond ideas. Understand, when you are in entanglement with me, I give my inner space to you, which is lighter than the outer space. All I do is, for few minutes, a few seconds, I make your inner space lighter than the outer space by removing the mass, dirt. Those few seconds you are in entanglement with my inner space, purest consciousness. Once you are exposed to that, by and by your biomemory, muscle memory, inner space, everything starts enjoying that space and starts living in that space. It becomes living enlightenment. This is the way the entanglement becomes entrainment, entrainment becomes enlightenment. Entanglement is initiation. Entanglement is the most powerful way. Entangling yourself with an enlightened being is the most easiest and powerful way to raise yourself to the higher level and get enlightened. If somebody is swimming in the ocean, you stand and watch. Whatever brain activity is happening in that person's brain, even if you are watching, the same activities are mirrored in your brain. Meaning the same kind of electric and neurotic impulses are activated in your brain. Now you know why just by gazing into my eyes, you are in the space of completion. I am swimming in the ocean of consciousness in the space of completion. So naturally, you are absorbed in total absorption. Actually, total absorption, totally being absorbed happens during energization. Whether you are there or not, it's my job. I just pull you to that space during the energization so you cannot escape. It's replicating the highest neural activities inside me, experiencing and living life with the cognition, energy and the inner space of an incarnation. You just sit and absorb. That's all. The Shaktini Pata is the word for quantum entanglement. If I have to roughly translate, Sadashiva uses the word Shaktini Pata. He goes even one step further, even taking bath in the same water in which master took bath or the deity has been given bath, and sprinkling that same water on your head. So, to the extreme level, Sadashiva describes this quantum entanglement not only in the physical level, even thought currents. If I express certain thought current and you are wow, you feel wow about it, then the entanglement has started. What is being told to you? What for I stand? What is the concept I share? And what I inspire in you only will get strengthened and become experience when I am entangling with you. The Shaktini Pata with me means the concepts for which I am standing will be reality for you. I am very clear, you are Sadashiva, whether you understand or not. And more of that truth I will manifest in your body, mind, muscle memory, biomemory, everywhere. That manifestation is powers, and more you manifest, play with the powers, more and more you will be grounded into the reality you are Sadashiva ultimate. I am entangling you for this experience. It is a pure spiritual process. The basis of the Shaktinipada itself is oneness, Sadashivatva, Shivoham. That is the basic understanding from where the Shaktinipada, the entanglement starts. So, in few days, more and more they start getting entangled with this truth. The more and more powers manifest. When they manifest the powers, they get more and more entangled with the original truth. Actually, powers are side effects of the entanglement with the original truth. When we express, manifest, we inspire the people who are seeing to come back to this original Shivoham space which they are also carrying. When you see somebody swimming, your biomemory gets the confidence you can also swim. That neuron, mirroring neuron effect starts happening. When you see power manifestation going on, even you get entangled with the Sadashiva space of the person who is manifesting the power. It's not bound by time and space. You are teleported to that space. You are transported to that mystery. You are transported to that level, to that initiation, to that experience. The entanglement happens more between the person's core consciousness and me. The moment he decides he is seeing me, that is enough. Even if he does not see me, his decision is powerful enough for me to entangle with that person. Shaktinipat is not limited to the physics of time-space. Even the two-way video conferencing screen is just to trigger that first few minutes. They need to be triggered. That software need to open up. Just for that only, the two-way video conferencing screen. After that few minutes, you may not even need that screen. The entanglement has started happening. So, how I heal through healers. Each one of my healer is continuously in entanglement with me. He may be wherever he is. That is what I prove when I materialize. See, when a devotee can receive vibhuti or kumkum and materialize, same thing. The deity also receives vibhuti, kumkum and materializes. How? When somebody's kundalini is awakened, when somebody is initiated as a healer, is in entanglement with me, same way the deity is also in entanglement with me. Once the prana pratishtha is done, that deity is continuously in entanglement with that super consciousness. I can give you a simple technique to have entanglement with me. Just morning, sit in the satsang, that's all. Every day morning satsang itself is entanglement with me. If you are in the entanglement level, just physical healing happens. If you are in the entrainment level, means muscle memory, doing what I am saying, the transformation happens. If you are in the enlightenment level, just melting, the very mystical doors of life opens and the enlightenment, conscious explosion happens. And my every satsang is programmed. I can say entanglement enabled. The constant entanglement happens. That is why many times the ideas which you never heard directly from my mouth or from the discourse, you will be telling to others. You would have heard only 5 ideas. But when you expand it to others, explain it to others, when others question you, you will have 25 ideas coming out of you. You may be thinking, where did I get this entanglement? This levitation, Kundalini awakening, everything happens just through this great truth of entanglement. Nothing else.
Blessings to all of you. This quantum entanglement will make quantum enlightenment manifest in all of you.
Whatever you think as your strength, like how much cash you have, how much gold you have, how much money you have in the bank, what all properties you have, your secret passwords, passcodes, your strength secrets, you will tell only to your son or your daughter to whom you are going to give your inheritance. Same way, most important powerful secrets Paramashiva has given to his son Muruga, Subramanya, in Agama called Sarvajnanottaragama. All the powerful secrets the father will tell only to his son. It is too secret. I am going to open that Agama and give all the essence of all those secrets. Secrets of Charyapada lifestyle, secrets of Kriyapada, secrets of Yogapada, and secrets of Jnanapada. I am not only going to teach you, I am going to give you exactly what Paramashiva gave it to Subramanya. Because Paramashiva himself is manifesting through this being now, giving you all exactly what was given to Subramanya. Nothing is required from your side. Just sit like innocent Subramanya, Muruga at the feet of Paramashiva. I assure you, whatever was given to Subramanya, the whole life will be given to you now. Not just words, teachings, not even just experience, life itself. I am talking to each one of you sitting in your room. I will make you all Subramanya. Kundalini energy is your inner potential. Bioenergy, which is available in your being in the form of potential. Only with the right method, knowledge and process, when you awaken, it becomes reality in you, realization in you. Listen. Largest untapped natural resource lying with humanity is Kundalini energy. When you awaken your Kundalini energy with the right knowledge, right context, right understanding and the right technique, right process, it can give you anything you want. Kundalini brings the space of positivity to you, space of possibility to you, space of leadership to you, space of enlightenment itself to you. Kundalini is Kalpataru. It gives anything you want and the space of not wanting anything. Again and again science is proving even in our brain we are using less than 13%, 13%. Even the top scientists, people who are considered the most intelligent beings happened on the planet Earth, like Einstein, even they all have used only 13% of their brain. 13% of their brain. Then most of us must be using much less than that. Listen, brain has two parts. One, mechanical parts, which takes care of your mechanical functions of the body. Movement of blood, movement of intestine, movement of the heart, movement of lungs. Just the mechanical basic survival need management part. It is like whenever you have bandh in India, means every once in a day. Already we don't work. Why do we need bandh? I don't understand. Anyhow, we have all wrong methods of showing our protest. So when we have bandh, we allow the basic survival needs to function, like milk, food, medicine supply. Same way, in your body, practically your whole life you are in bandh. You allow only the basic survival mechanism to function. Lungs, heart, intestine, the minimum need. That is what I call mechanical parts of the brain. There is other part, non-mechanical parts of the brain, which is endowed with extraordinary powers. Please understand, powers like a telepathy, teleporting, materialization. They are no more just mystical or mythological. No. They are math and logical, mathological. They are no more mythological. Enough of scientific researches have been done on them, established. They are not magic. They are math and logic. The possibility for telepathy, teleporting, kundalini awakenings, extraordinary powers like materialization, all these are available in every one of us. Our brains are hardwired to experience higher possibilities, higher consciousness. That part only I call it as non-mechanical parts of your brain. The inner potential energy you have, the possibilities you have, is what I call non-mechanical parts of your brain. Awakening your kundalini directly awakens the non-mechanical parts of your brain and gives you the extraordinary powers like telepathy, teleporting, materialization, and what not. And it gives you the space of positivity, possibility, leadership, and enlightenment. Kundalini can be awakened by thousands of methods, I usually use 4 methods. One, by giving the right principles about life, mind, body. When you understand the right principles, your Kundalini can be awakened. With the right pranayama, kriya, the Kundalini can be awakened. There is a second method. Third, with the initiation, the through transmission of the energy by the touch given on the third eye, Ajna chakra. Fourth, just by a mere will, the transmission of energy can be done. Through these 4 methods, Kundalini is awakened. DNA can create magnetic wormholes which receives bits of information outside time and space. That's what we call consciousness. So till the wormholes are created in your DNA, you need an outside master. Once the wormholes are created in your DNA, you don't need outside master there. Outside guru sits inside you as antar guru and teaches you. He sits inside you and goes on supplying the knowledge. And another one important information, the last punchline. It was noted that this information can be passed on between individuals whose DNA is turned on or activated. Whatever I downloaded through my wormholes in DNA can be transmitted to you without using my words, without you seeing or listening. Just if your DNA is activated or turned on. That is what I call initiation, Upanishad. Only in the beginning you need to listen to my words. If the DNA gets activated or turned on, no need for words, no need for ordinary way of teaching. Just the transmission, the initiation, energy darshan is enough. That is what I was telling yesterday. It is, initiation is like an intense downloading into you. The knowledge and consciousness and information in this biomemory, in this DNA, is just transmitted. That is why these acharyas, once they are initiated, our trained teachers to go around and take classes, once they are initiated, there are thousands of information they never learnt from my books or heard from me, starts expressing through them. The answers which they would have never heard from me or read from my books suddenly starts expressing. How? This is the science. If your DNA is turned on or activated, these bits of information which gets downloaded through the wormholes created in DNA can just be transmitted without any conventional methods. This is what is happening during every initiation, every process in inner awakening. This is what I am doing in our Vidyalayas, in our Gurukuls. There's one more very interesting information, bit of information I have. It's from psychedelicadventure.com, website psychedelicadventure.com. Scientists irradiated DNA with laser light. On a screen, wave pattern was formed The wave pattern still remained even after removal of DNA. It infers, point 1, the energy from outside of space still flows through activated wormholes after DNA removal. Means, once the initiation is given, even if you are not physically around me, the connection and energy transmission constantly goes on. So awakening the next strands of DNA directly leads you to awareness. The intense awareness directly leads you to the awakening of deeper strands of DNA. But it's a vicious circle. Understand? It's a vicious circle. When you try to awaken the DNA, you feel you don't have enough awareness. If you try to have enough awareness, you feel enough strands of DNA is not awakened. How to break the vicious circle? That is where the role of the master's play comes in. That is where the master's role comes in. Transmission of lamp is needed. Person whose all strands of DNA is awakened can easily, physically transmit and awaken your next level strands of DNAs. Second, third, fourth, fifth. If only one strand of your DNA is awakened, you can easily awaken at least next 5. If already 3 is awakened in you, you can easily activate next 10. Sorry, totally 12. Next 9. You can activate the whole thing. So pushing you to the next level happens by initiation. That is what exactly I am doing in inner awakening. Taking you step by step. First, removing all the fear engrams, then greed engrams, then deeper engrams related to matter, removing the mud in which you are stuck, and through initiation awakening all strands of DNA so that you can have wisdom and anti-aging. Grow younger, I am introducing one of the important sacred secret, a spiritual principle to all of you. Please listen, the key word, mirror neurons. Let me explain the concept. Then we will recognize many of our understandings with this truth. As I said, recognizing is recognizing. Mirror neurons. Very recently, I was studying a research paper where they beautifully established with various analysis researchers on a very powerful truth. For example, if somebody is swimming in the ocean, you stand and watch. Whatever brain activity is happening in that person's brain, whatever activities happening in his brain, in his neurons. Please listen. Even if you are watching, the same activities are mirrored in your brain. The same neuron activities are mirrored in your brain. Listen. If you are watching totally, the same effect is mirrored totally in you. if you are absorbed in it, you also know a little swimming. Please listen. If you know a little swimming and you are absorbed in it, you are not swimming, you are just standing. Both brains are in the same frequency, the same effect, and no difference. Listen. If somebody is swimming in the ocean, you are standing and watching. If you don't know swimming, if you are not completely absorbed in it, maybe some 80% is mirroring. If you are absorbed in it and you also know swimming, there is no difference at all between his brain and your brain. The mirroring effect, I tell you, if you are watching totally absorbed in it, then the same activity is replicated in your brain, meaning the same kind of electric and neurotic impulses are activated in your brain. This defines, this demystifies many mystical phenomena. Please listen. Now you know why just by gazing into my eyes, you are in the space of completion. Why just looking at me, you are in the space of completion. I am swimming in the ocean of consciousness in the space of completion.
So, what a beautiful introduction about the initiation. Swamiji very beautifully describe how the initiation actually happens. The concept of entanglement, what quantum entanglement in physics, it is widely popular. Any particle, any atomic particle in one place, another particle gets entangled, irrespective of the distance. It can be millions of years, miles away. The moment it gets entangled with the other atomic particle, it starts to move in the opposite direction. And Swami says, when you come to the space, in my space, you get entangled with my space, and the result is the completion. And this is how the healing Swamiji gives when the healers start healing others, because healers are actually in the space of entanglement. They are entangled with Swamiji through, and when you are mirrored, when a thought gets mirrored with Swamiji, then it is entanglement. When some ideas you mirror with Swamiji, then it is entrainment. And when the whole being itself gets mirrored, then you are enlightened.
Yes. And as you understood, just through the initiation, we are directly reflecting Swamiji's brainwave, Swamiji's experience, Swamiji's state of consciousness. And this is really the main dimension of this Paramashivoham. And Swamiji also introduced the Kundalini awakening, how it happens, what all it can bring. And throughout this Paramashivoham, Swamiji will be coming and initiating all of you every day, activating your DNA layers, activating your Kundalini energy. And this will lead to the superconscious breakthrough that all of us are here for. Now, with this, we'll be entering into our final round of the power manifestation and entangling directly with Swamiji. As you understand now, this quantum entanglement, which is called in Hinduism as the Shakti Nipada, is the foundation of the science of the power manifestation. And the moment when the power manifests, you are directly vibrating at Swamiji's frequency, and Swamiji is directly manifesting through you. So this is what we are aiming at experiencing every day in each of the power manifestation sessions. So let us get ready for another round. Let's manifest again the power of the consciousness over matter, and let us see if we can have a breakthrough in this round. If any of you are able to roll the objects, keep in mind the easiest progression for this power is to manifest the power while holding the object in your own palm. So you can start with that. Make sure that your palm is completely straight and keep the object at the center. And when you connect with Swamiji, when you remember Swamiji, even just, you like cherishing the best memories that you have with Swamiji, you will feel how your inner space is getting awakened. This is when the entanglement is happening. So we have to work on making that more and more intense. And this power manifestation, Swamiji says, actually one of the main benefits, one of the main experiences that we have is we will be able to experience ourselves as Paramashiva. All of us have heard this truth. We have been initiated into this truth that we are Paramashiva. But with this power manifestation, it will be an experience for us. We will be able to realize that. And one thing that happens is all the lower identities, the low inner images that we have will just leave us. So when you sit for this power, remember yourself as Paramashiva. As Swamiji says, this is not something that you need to achieve, that you need to become. You are already Paramashiva. Just you are too entangled with your other images, and we move away from that truth. So let us remember ourselves as Paramashiva and decide to surrender all other images that we have, connecting with Swamiji, surrendering everything else at Swamiji's feet, and let us decide to have a breakthrough with this power of the consciousness over matter.
So now we'll be beginning the power manifestation. So make sure that you have the object with you. You can manifest any power object. You can place the object in your palm or in front of you. You can start manifesting starting with the first level as well, like feeling the vibration of the object or moving the object towards your right or left, or even if you have the coconut, moving the coconut up. So any power you can choose, any object you can choose. So let's get ready. Sit in a comfortable position with your head and spine in a straight line. If you can't sit on the ground, you can sit on the chair. And we'll be playing the oneness capsule so that you can entangle with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, so that you can start manifesting this power. So let's begin.
ரிஷப வாகனம் பக்தர் வேண்டும் வரம் தரும் நித்யானந்தன் தரிசனம் பாதம் குருநாதன் திருப்பாதம் அதை காணும் சுபயோகம் இன்று கூடும் கருணை எனும் கோலால் மோகம் தனை வீழ்த்தும் உருக்கும் என் பாசங்களை இல்லாமலே நீக்கும் நித்யானந்தன் அவன் ரூபம் அது காணும் உயர் தியானம் மெய்ஞானம் எனும் வாழ்வில் உன்னை தானாய் கொண்டு சேர்க்கும் குருவே சிவமாகும் நித்ய குருவே இறை ரூபம் குருவே சிவமாகும் குருவே இறை ரூபம் யுகம் யாவிலும் குருநாதன் என்றே தோன்றி கரை சேர்க்கும் பாதம் குருநாதன் திருப்பாதம் அதை காணும் சுபயோகம் இன்று கூடும் நித்தின் பாதம் குருநாதன் திருப்பாதம் அதை காணும் சுபயோகம் இன்று கூடும் காணும் பொருள் யாவிலும் நித்தியன் ரூபம் தெரிவதும் கேட்கும் ஒலியோ அவன் உபதேசமாவதும் காணும் பொருள் யாவிலும் நித்தியன் ரூபம் தெரிவதும் கேட்கும் ஒலியோ அவன் உபதேசமாவதும் பிறவி கொண்டதன் பொருள் யாவும் உணர்த்திடும் ஜீவன் முக்தனாய் நம்மை வாழ வைத்திடும் ரிஷப வாகனத்தில் நித்யானந்தன் தரிசனம் உயிர் யாவையுமே வேறென்ன வேண்டிடும் பாதம் குருநாதன் திருப்பாதம் அதை காணும் சுபயோகம் இன்று கூடும் நித்தியன் பாதம் குருநாதன் திருப்பாதம் அதை காணும் சுபயோகம் இன்று கூடும் நித்தியன் தோன்றி அருள் தரும் ஸ்வர்ண ரிஷப வாகனம் பக்தர் வேண்டும் வரம் தரும் நித்யானந்தன் தரிசனம் பாதம் குருநாதன் திருப்பாதம் அதை காணும் சுபயோகம் இன்று கூடும் நித்தியன் பாதம் குருநாதன் திருப்பாதம் அதை காணும் சுபயோகம் இன்று கூடும்
ஆதிசிவன் ஆதி அந்தமில்லாதொரு ஜோதி வடிவமாய் வந்து நின்றார் ஆதிசிவன் ஆதி அந்தமில்லாதொரு ஜோதி வடிவமாய் வந்து நின்றார் ஐந்தோழில் செய்தொழித்தான் அந்த வருத்தம் தீர்த்திட உலகம் வந்தான் அக்கைக்கு தீக்கைகள் அடித்திடும் போது சதாசிவன் என்னும் நினைவு கொண்டார் மாயை மக்களை மயக்கும் போது பூரணத்துவத்தின் காரணம் நாம் புவிக்கு பூரணமாய் வந்த நாதனின் பூரணத்துவத்தின் காரணம் நாம் நித்யானந்தர் மகள்கள் என்றால் இன்றே பார்க்கும் உலகம் இங்கு நெஞ்சில் சுமந்தே பெற்றால் எங்களை நித்யானந்தமாய் வாழ்ந்திடவே ஆதிசிவன் ஆதி அந்தமில்லாதொரு ஜோதி வடிவமாய் வந்து நின்றார் ஆதிசிவன் ஆதி அந்தமில்லாதொரு ஜோதி வடிவமாய் வந்து நின்றார் சிவன் எனும் நினைவு கொண்டார் மாயை மக்களை மயக்கும் போது ஈசானத்தான் எனும் நினைப்பும் கொண்டார் கண்கள் ககனம் காத்திடும் வேளையில் விட்டுவாய் வந்து தானாய் நின்றார் ஆகாத மனிதரை அழித்திடும் வேளையில் ஆகி நின்றான் அவன் ருத்திரனாய்
Paramashiva, 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 Nityananda. Paramashiva, 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 Nityananda.
No worries, be happy intensely, enjoy life, enjoy life. No worries, be happy intensely, enjoy life, enjoy life. Enjoy every moment of life with pure excitement. Always auspicious, always right strategic plan. Ultimate experience every moment. No study, just download from the cosmic archives. No study, just download from the cosmic archives. No greed, no fear, and clutching is the fastest gear.
Paramashiva, 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 Nityananda.
Being God, being God, being God. Being God, being God, being God. Nityananda, Paramashiva, hey. Nityananda, Paramashiva, hey. Master of your destiny. Create your reality. Master of your destiny. Create your reality. Beyond space, time, mind. Beyond space, time, mind. Enjoy being in the lap of eternal bliss, eternal bliss. Enjoy being in the lap of eternal bliss. Nityananda Paramashiva, you are eternal bliss. Nityananda Paramashiva,
Paramashiva, Paramashiva, Paramashiva, Nityananda. Paramashiva, 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 Nityananda.
Paramashiva, Paramashiva,
Paramashiva, Paramashiva, Paramashiva, Paramashiva, Nityananda. Paramashiva, 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 Nityananda. रुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय शाम्भवे अमृतेशाय सर्वाय महादेवाय ते नमः मृत्युञ्जयाय रुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय शाम्भवे अमृतेशाय सर्वाय महादेवाय ते नमः देवी भाग्यमुरा मनति यत्कटि मोदमुरा देवी सौख्यमुरा मनति यत्कटि मोक्षमुरा देवी भाग्यमुरा मनति यत्कटि मोदमुरा देवी सौख्यमुरा मनति यत्कटि मोक्षमुरा परमाशिवुडेरा स्वामी मनवाडेरा कैलास निंचि वच्चिन मनतो.
Yes. You can all share the results of your power manifestation. And also some of you were asking for the link to the oneness capsule. We have procured it and shared it in the Zoom chat. If you enjoyed it, you can save it and watch it whenever you like. And you can let us know if you succeeded in rolling the object. And if not, don't worry. As we said, we'll be having the opportunity to manifest multiple different powers throughout the next few days, and especially the power of third eye reading, which is the entry-level power that opens the doors to all the other powers. So we'll be having the opportunity to experience different things and see what works, so that in some way or the other you will have the breakthrough. And you can share whatever your experiences or where is it that you feel stuck. And we also conclude, since it is time today, we have reached the end of this first day of the glimpses of Paramashivoham. Today we have covered some of the main dimensions of this Paramashivoham: the science of completion, initiation, listening, the science of power manifestation, and so on. We hope that you are able to grasp all these subjects, as they will be coming back again and again throughout the coming days. So these are some of the fundamental notions that you need to assimilate. So we hope that these sessions were insightful. And once again, tomorrow we will be starting with the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, the 3-hour long yoga session. Don't feel that, sound like 3 hours is a lot. Actually, when you start it, it really doesn't feel like so much. It's more easy than you think. Some posture may be too difficult. That doesn't matter. You do as much as you can. Practice within your ability, but we strongly want to encourage all of you to come and attend. It is really worth it. You will have a powerful experience, and all the processes that you are attempting, the detox, the completion, empowering yourself, making yourself consciously strong, all of this will happen with the yoga. All right, so make sure to be there tomorrow. And of course, we will be together again for an entire day of sessions of the glimpses of Paramashivoham. So with this, thank you for having been with us today. Let us all conclude with the Purna Mantra, offering our gratitude to Swamiji for everything that we have received and experienced today. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Sri Nityananda Paramashiva Paduka Namastu. Om Nityanandam. Thank you all. Nityanandam.